Welcome to the PoPolitickin show. Founded in 2008, PoPolitickin is a hip-hop meets self-help brand. With each interview, we teach the babies and share success secrets with you, the listener. Past guests of the PoPolitickin show include Yo Gotti, Currency, MC Light, BG, Dead Prez, Rashida, Project Pat, and more. We also showcase the future upcoming stars of hip-hop. Subscribe on iTunes and get automatic updates of each podcast episode.
PoPolitickin.com.
Yo, what up? This your boy Ferraj on PoPolitickin. Yeah.
My cuts and pains, but all my scars show that I'm healing. May think you know the truth, but you don't know the hidden reasons. Remember all them days when I was sleeping on the cement. I pray Allah protect me, help me fight away the demons. I had my cuts and pains, but all my scars show that I'm healing. May think you know the truth, but you don't know the hidden reasons. Remember all them days when I was sleeping on the cement. I pray Allah protect me, help me fight away the demons. Watch all the people you dealing with and never ever trust a ratchet hoe. Keep in mind this business talk. About my dollars, gotta stack my dough. Went through the struggle and caught me a whip. 2017, my transmission is thick. Laugh at my haters, bitch suck on my dick. Yes, I'm sitting on weight, but ain't talking about bricks. Fuck what they say, I play by my own rules. Keep ahead of the curve, I'm a master that's working. No time for you suckers, your main bitches flirting with me. And my pants got the belt to the match. Pimping my style, combusting a pile. My wins and my losses like Prego, I'm saucing and swerving around it. The lost you found in this world that we ain't count your blessings and sins. Lie you want, but you're telling the truth by your actions and deeds. Got the herbals and greens, making my moves every day. And proof can't be steering off track, I'm the type that can lead. Teach what you preach, can I fuck with a leech or a go to get skank, hit the gas at the crank. Set to my code and my ethics, I showed I was made for the game, staying focused in mode. My cuts and pains, but all my scars show that I'm healing. May think you know the truth, but you don't know the hidden reasons. Remember all them days when I was sleeping on the cement. I pray Allah protect me, help me fight away the demons. I had my cuts and pains, but all my scars show that I'm healing. May think you know the truth, but you don't know the hidden reasons. Remember all them days when I was sleeping on the cement. I pray Allah protect me, help me fight away the demons. I guarantee I'll have these hoes on their knees while I'm puffing on my blunt. Done got my eyes looking Chinese. You might see me around, I don't mean that you know me. Ballin' so hard, got me feeling like Kobe. Blocking your shots like my name was Ginobili. You think that you face me, not even remotely. Put in the work if you know what it's worth, but don't sleep when I'm dead. See me chasing this bread, ain't no room for mistakes. Better pump on your brakes if you're looking for beef, I ain't giving you steak. Willing to ride for the ones by my side, put your ego and pride in that shit to decide. When it comes to my team, on my vision foreseen like a farmer that's working, I'm milking the cream. Living my dream and don't care if you hating the truth and the facts, man, that's all that I'm stating. Wonder if life was a little bit different, would I still be getting the blessings I'm taking? Premium nigga with premium goals, quality music, I stay in control. Killing these beats, you can call me Green Reaper, so cold with the flow like you locked in the freezer. My cuts and pains, but all my scars show that I'm healing. May think you know the truth, but you don't know the hidden reasons. Remember all them days when I was sleeping on the cement. I pray Allah protect me, help me fight away the demons. I had my cuts and pains, but all my scars show that I'm healing. May think you know the truth, but you don't know the hidden reasons. Remember all them days when I was sleeping on the cement. I pray Allah protect me, help me fight away the demons. No more the pen with a couple of drugs. Call or collect when I check with the plug. Never assume I'm dependent on fools to be teaching me shit I can learn out of school. One with the knowledge I light in your brain. Cookies I crumble, that's my type of strain. Dipping my wrist in the finest of clicks. Cannot run for success when you busting up quick. Fucking opinion, I'm chasing the millions. Protect what is mine, all you cannot deny it. Don't snitch in these streets, yeah, I highly imply it. Ain't kissing no ass for the sake of some cash. Zooming my lane, going fast as a plane. Maryland is my state and I'm married with Jane. Roll with the squad and I'm drilling the heart and no turning your back when you made it this far. Read through the lines and have faith in the signs. Life is a canvas, now watch me design. Stun on the bitch with some bands that can flip. Can't be slipping in life when you carry a grip. Up with the stars and the planets alike. Feeling like Zeus under both when I strike. Come from a cult that's exotic and rare. When it comes to my grind, there's no one that compares.
Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com. Make sure you subscribe to us on iTunes. We're on iHeartRadio, Google Play, Spreaker Radio. I'm now politicking my homie Ferraj. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing wonderful, man. So I was reading you from Maryland, right?
Yeah.
All right. So talk about how was it growing up out there in your community?
Well, at least with the Maryland scene, like it's like the DMV, honestly, it's DC, Maryland, Virginia. It's like a little like trifecta of like the three like territories, like all in one. But like some people, like DC people, like have like beef with like Maryland people. Maryland people sometimes have beef with DC people, and sometimes DC people have beef with fucking Virginia people. It's like it's just like we're all the same, but it's just like everyone has like their ego involved out here on the East Coast, at least with the DMV. But like I'm definitely repping Gaithersburg, Maryland. That's where I'm from. But yeah, as far as the East Coast goes, you know, I'm out here representing heavy.
And then talk about your background, like how long you've been involved with music and what kind of got you into it.
Well, as far as music goes, I've always been like a huge fan of music ever since I've been growing up. But like as far as like me like seriously recording, I started like recording music when I was like 15, like in like ninth grade. Like that's when like honestly like I'm gonna just keep 100. I'm gonna tell this story. My first recording had to deal with I was in the social media, not social media,
Social
social
studies.
studies class, social studies, and we had to do some presidential thing. This is when Obama was just like running for president, and you had to like either like make a song or write a poem like as if you were the president or something like that. So I made this song over Wiz Khalifa's beat in my car. It was like, you know how that line was like, when you jump your pretty ass in my car. I said, won't you jump your pretty butt on my campaign? And like I recorded it on my teacher's laptop. I did a whole verse and everything, and that was like the first song that I ever recorded that had to deal with like, you know, I couldn't cuss in it because it was like, you know, school and all that shit. But yeah, that was like the first song I ever recorded, and then ever since then I just like, you know, really started like taking it serious because I showed a couple of my homies after I finished making it. They're like, that's pretty good for a PG song, you know what I'm saying? Especially like, you know, trying to like be on the presidential shit. Yeah, since then, and then yeah, I dropped my first mixtape in 2014. Like my first full length mixtape was like 20 projects called Winning. Dropped that December 16th, and I did it in honor of. I dropped it in on December 16th in honor of the teacher's birthday, who let me record my first song, the one I was just telling you about. I did it in honor of him. That's the reason why I dropped it on December 16th, because that's his birthday. And then I dropped Ferrology December 22nd of 2017, and I'm currently working on the second series of Winning 2. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now as far as my music goes. I've dropped singles here and there on my SoundCloud, as you see, but yeah, as far as my music background goes, that's where I'm at now.
And then what is hip hop to you?
Say again?
What is hip hop to you?
What is hip hop to me? Hip hop is a culture, honestly. Hip hop is like a culture of art, you know, dance, you know, community, all that, you know. Just like if you ask me, like I don't remember the 7 pillars off the top of my head, but I know there's definitely 7 pillars off rip. But I know community is definitely one, because what is hip hop without music, without a community for it to listen to? What is music without some art being involved, and clothes and all that shit? If you ask me, it's all incorporated. And I'm also a co-founder of a clothing line called eQuota. You can check out that eQuota.com, eQuotaClothing.com. Yeah, so that's my definition of hip hop.
Then who are some of your influences?
Some of my influences, well, at least when I first started, it was definitely 50 and Eminem. Those two were just like, yo, like I would listen to them motherfuckers religiously. And then as I started getting older, I would say like BG, Lil Wayne, the South Side, fucking Slim Thug. That's when the South Side was doing their thing. Paul Wall, he had some sort of influence on me back when I first started, like, really like, getting into like not recording, but just like appreciating hip hop, like when I was like 7, 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like my newer influences these days, I have to say like Drake, fucking Meek Mill. Shout out to him just getting out of jail. Who else would I say? Shout out Logic. You know what I'm saying? He's from the same like area I'm from, and seeing him like come from Section 8 housing, and thank God I never had to deal with no shit like that. But like what I'm saying, I ain't gonna sit here and say like I'm the richest nigga on the block either. But you know what I'm saying? See someone like him come out from the same area where a lot of people are on like like not really trying to like be like together shit. Everyone out here in like Maryland and shit is on some like high egotistical shit. I'm just like, nah, like nigga, I'm better than you, da 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 da. Like rappers out here, like I know a lot of rappers out here. I'm cool with a lot of rappers out here, but the egos, bro, out here are ridiculous. Like, but then again, that sounds cliche because that's just the rap game. It's competitive. There's gonna be egos involved. But as far as I've seen, like as far as like West Coast to East Coast to South Side shit, like I feel like the East Coast definitely, it has its reign. But I just feel like the South Side, how they like running like pop, like not pop, but hip hop culture right now, I think it's because that unity they have. Like they're not like on some egotistical shit. That's just my opinion. But yeah.
But who you saying in the South running right now?
I mean, honestly, like when you look at it, like the Migos.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Yachty. You know what I'm saying? Like it definitely like what I'm saying. They're not on like some like nah fuck you, I'm better than you shit. Like they come together. They like they buy each other shit. Like I don't remember the last time I had no rapper buy me shit out here. So it's just like that's what I'm talking about, like that unity, bro. It's very, very slim out here.
All right. Now I want you to talk about your style and then what makes you unique as an artist.
Well, my style is basically like honestly from the shit that I've been dropping like honestly like an array of like underground boom bap mixed with like your everyday like nowadays like 808 beats type of shit like that. It really does depend on my mood, but like I'm gonna keep it 100 as far as like my singing songs go. Like I'll have like one right now that I honestly like have out that I can remember off the top of my head, but it's like more of like I'm coming from a place where I've gone through some like a lot of shit in my life. Like like I've long story short, just to let the fans connect with me. I don't know, a lot of people don't know this, but when I was born in America, but my parents are from Sierra Leone. And I was kidnapped when I was a young buck on the way coming back to America because in Sierra Leone around that time when I was born, there was a civil war going on and they had to get all the American citizens out of there. So they sent over 3 planes to get me and my grandma out. Marisol, rest in peace. And when the people who was arranged to come pick me and my grandma up devised some sort of plan to try to only take me instead of my grandma, and it worked, but it didn't work for long. To make a long story short, so when my mom called back home to make sure me and my grandma were back on the plane, my mom was the youngest out of nine children, and heard my grandma crying in the background, and then just realized something's not right, and then called social services. The dude didn't even make it to America with me. He got stopped. They found him in Brussels. And the FBI or whatever, those like people who deal with the shit like that, got me from Brussels and then brought me back to America. So it's just like things like that. That's just one story in my life. I've been through a lot of like trials and tribulations in my life, but that's just a trial and tribulations I went through my life when I was just fucking nigga, not even 3 years old. You know what I'm saying? I was 1 year old. My mom told me this story when I was 15, bro. So it just goes to show, like, I've been through some trials and tribulations in my life, and that's what I really try to express through my music. All the trials and tribulations and shit like that. And there's only more to come because I'm only getting older. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on my third mixtape, and the people who've been rocking with me so far, as far as the numbers go, they appreciating it, and it really, like, motivates me to make more music, drop certain, like, tracks that, like, people are like expecting of me. Like, a lot of people already seen the boom bap of me, that East Coast side of me, as far as, like, those type of tracks, and the trap beats. People heard me go on those type of beats. But one thing I will say, a lot of people should expect from me a lot more, is more of an R&B-ish type of feel, because I've been going through a lot of emotional things with certain females in my life, and I've been writing down these things, and like expect like some more, like I guess the softer side of Ferraj to come out, as far as like newer music to come out.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I hit him with the R&B tip.
Yeah.
All right. Then, what are some of your interests? You was talking about the clothing. What are some of your other interests?
Some of my other interests are skateboarding. Love skateboarding. Another one of my interests, smoking. I'm a big time weed connoisseur, to say the least.
How you be smoking it?
I usually smoke blunts for the most part. I mean, I don't mind smoking papers. I honestly want to switch to just smoking papers. Right now, me and my boys smoking big blunts. Bongs every now and then. Recently, as far as one of my newest not trial and tribulation, as far as my success story goes, just recently last year copped a new car. I'm actually sitting in it right now. Subaru WRX 2017. So as far as my fans who've seen me from the bottom, another story I wouldn't mind telling you, because it will make a lot more sense as far as why I say it's a success, is back in 2015, I was going through I went through a homeless phase in my life out in California. And the crazy thing about it is, even though I didn't have no roof over my head at the time when during that shit happened, I met a lot of, like, famous people from MGK. I met him with no roof over my head. He was a pretty cool dude. Tall as fuck. Nigga's tall as shit. I thought I was tall. That nigga's fucking skyscraper. Shout out to him. Whatchamacallit, who else I met out there? King Los, when I was fucking homeless. Fucking, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Vitaly. He's like a big YouTube star. He got me on one of his videos. That shit got like 200,000 views. And the crazy thing about it, I went inside a Starbucks, and some girl working at the Starbucks recognized me from that video. So I was like, damn, I'm out here getting clout. And I don't even got a roof over my head. So it's just like, it's from going from that to now having a brand new whip is definitely, you know what I'm saying, the trials and tribulations, they speak for itself, and also so does the success.
How long were you homeless for?
About a month and some change, but I got through it by the grace of God.
So when you mean you homeless, like, where did you live then, or where did you sleep? Like outside?
I was sleeping on park benches, bro. I was sleeping on park benches. I would sometimes sleep on the sidewalk, bro. Like, it was bad. Nigga, fucking Starbucks was literally my living room for like until they closed. But I met a bunch of people, like, through Starbucks too. Like, God, shout out my homeboy Zedric out there in California. He definitely helped me out as far as, like, even though he couldn't help me out with a place to stay, he definitely helped me out with some food and keeping some bread in my pocket. And also gotta definitely shout out my homeboy Lotus Jackson. He's another artist out there doing his thing. He helped me put some bread in my pocket too, as far as like being on that main strip, I think Sunset Boulevard, and like, passing out mixtapes and shit, and like to tourists, hopefully somebody, like, gives a donation. So definitely got, like, even though I didn't have a roof over my head for a certain period of time, it wasn't like I came there, like I came to California and I was just homeless off rip. Now, I've been there twice. It was my second time I went out there. That's when I became homeless. But my first time I was out there, that shit was all geeky. I was out there for business, meeting up with models to shoot for the clothing line and shit like that. So yeah, bro, my life is a wild story, but and also, and by the time I was homeless in California, I was living in Texas. So So I wasn't even living in Maryland at the time when I was doing all my Cali trips. I was living out in Texas. And if you're asking what part of Texas, I was living in what's it called? Fort Worth. I was living in Fort Worth.
But don't they kind of change your? I mean, like being homeless, don't they kind of change your perception on stuff?
Oh
When
yeah.
you worry about like phones and like social media and shit.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah. I wasn't worried about that shit at all. And the fact of the matter is that the fact that I wasn't worried about that shit and it was still coming just goes to show I was destined for greatness. Like I said, some girl recognized me from a fucking famous YouTube video star from me being just out in the streets. And I ain't had no roof over my head. So I'm like, damn, bro, as above, so below. Like, I'm still gonna get clout whether I got a roof over my head or not. That's one thing I realized about the social media thing. I wasn't worried about that. So, and also made me realize that you really, really gotta hold your own out here when it comes to leaving the nest. Like a lot of people talk about moving out their parents' house and this, that, and the third. Bruh, stay home. Save your money. Do not move out your parents' house until you're like, you know what I'm saying, stable. Like really, really stable, because it's really, really hard now. It's like no one is really gonna like, yes, certain people may help you out. But one thing I learned about being homeless, bruh, the same people who might help you out will be those same motherfuckers who will go out and tell all your failures to all the people behind your back. That's one thing I've learned, because when I came, because I'm gonna keep it 1,000. When I got this car, a lot of animosity came my way, especially from homies around my way, because motherfuckers was my homies. They was my like down with me when I ain't had shit before I had this whip. But now all of a sudden, I done one up a couple people just off of a whip. Now you want to make animosity with me? It's sad, bro. Like honestly, like I don't plan on staying in Maryland long, but at the same time, bro, like yeah, I'm here for right now. But it just lets me know that those same motherfuckers was happy and all types of shit for me when I didn't have shit. But now I'm starting to gain weight for myself, and the fuck, like I'm not even halfway where I'm trying to go, and you already hating on me. So it just goes to show I got a lot of more great things to come, and I got a lot more haters come too. But hey, that's what comes with success in the game, right? I don't know no nigga who got big and didn't have no haters. So if you ask me, I'm winning.
There was some things you do as far as like personal development.
As far as personal development, I've been recently getting back in the gym. As far as that goes, and I've been reading a lot of books.
What books
I
you
just
read?
finished reading The Keys by DJ Khaled. I picked up a couple good things from that book. What's
I didn't
another
know he had a book.
Yeah, he got a book out. Running with the next book the book I'm reading now is called The Art of Strategy. I'm in the process of reading now. I forgot who the author is, but The Art of Strategy, I'm in the process of reading that. What else do I do? Right now, a lot of my fans may not know, I come from an Islamic background, so prayers is definitely another thing that, you know, keeps me grounded, keeps me centered. Yeah, as far as self-development goes, that's what I've been up to recently, as far as my self-development goes.
Where you see your career 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I see myself at least have dropped my second studio album. Hopefully sign a major distribution deal, because right now I'm not in the cahoots of trying to sign no record deal. Like I wanna come to if a label does come to me, I wanna be in a position where I have leverage, you know, rather than them giving me some sort of loan. I'd rather come to them and match them $1 million than them give me $1 million type of shit. So I'm doing my independent shit heavy right now, but I know I can ink a good distribution deal within the next 5 years.
Man, as an independent artist, what are some things that an artist gotta focus on? Like what?
You definitely gotta focus on the craft. It's hard. It's definitely hard trying to focus on all these things I'm about to mention all at once, but you gotta do it. You gotta focus on the craft as far as writing goes. You gotta fucking connect. Always be connecting as far as fucking Instagram. Like a lot of people, like they may like a producer may not follow you and shit like that, but like there's like I said, this is the music industry. There's big egos involved. Fucking working on the art, fucking networking, putting money aside, and really, really knowing how to manage your budget because it's all coming out of your pocket. Because you're not the boss if it's not coming out your pocket. Dame Dash says that best. And another thing you gotta fucking work on is just keeping the balance of your health. A lot of motherfuckers put their health aside and like don't like they'll be in the studio and do all this other shit, but they're not hitting the gym, not doing their cardio. Like a lot of people put their health. Yeah, like a lot of people glorifying the drugs and glorifying the treadmill. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a balance to that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got detox as much as you tox. You know what I'm saying?
Then what would you like to say to your fans?
I would like to say to all my fans, thank you for riding with me as long as you have, and I really hope that there's more great things to experience with you guys on a one-to-one basis, because I am planning after I finish my my next project is to set up a tour and meet up and meet the fans on some one-on-one basis shit. So I hope this interview gets out to as many new fans also as possible. And just expect more greater things and expect the name Ferraj to be on your next fucking venue pole or flashing lights and all that other shit, man. There's only more things to come.
Well, man, well, okay, thanks for coming through politicking with me.
I appreciate it, brother.
You want to tell me your social media?
Yeah, definitely. Y'all can follow me at Ferraj301 on Instagram, Twitter. You can also check out the clothing line, Equota. That's spelled EQOUTA. You can check that out on Instagram. Guys, give shout outs to my homeboy Marcel, my business partner in it. Guys, shout out to all my homies out in Maryland. Free my brother Lucky, aka Muhammad. Yeah, more shit to come, and yeah.
PoPolitickin.com.
Thanks for listening to PoPolitickin.com, a self-help meets hip-hop brand. If you are an artist or business owner wanting to be featured on PoPolitickin.com, contact us at PoPolitickin@gmail.com. That's PoPolitickin@gmail.com or text 760-717-5803. If you're a listener that enjoys the show and wants to support, you can donate to PoPolitickin.com via PayPal.com. Please send donations to PoPolitickin@gmail.com. Any amount will be helpful in continuing to create quality content and shows. As always, check out PoPolitickin.com for past episodes. Make sure you subscribe to PoPolitickin on iTunes, YouTube, Podomatic, Stitcher Radio, and Google Play.